Sorry, before the video starts, if I say something wrong in this video, get a fact wrong, or you have anything to say, just put it in the comments. I love to get educated, especially about other countries. I love to learn, so please let me know. I don't have any problems with that. Furthermore, special shout out to Michael and David, the two guys over on my Patreon. I really appreciate your support. The whole thing is still kind of surreal to me. So thank you for your support. If you want to support me in that way too, the link is in the channel description. But now just have fun with the video. That's my only condition. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? You, welcome. Today we're gonna talk about my top viewed countries, about my top viewed countries, about my top viewed countries, about my top viewed countries. I'm pretty excited about this one because when I was younger I had the opportunity to travel a little bit, so I have some stories about many countries, so you are in for a good treat. Start from bottom to top. Number 10 is India. Wow, very surprising to me. I actually this year I met my first I met my first Indian guy. I made my first Indian friend, or friends, two of them exactly, Nandu and Viraj. You can type in the comments if those are common names in India, because I don't know. Like I have a Spanish friend called Raúl. You know what I mean? That's like pretty obvious. But I don't know if Nando and Viraj are like common names. I would like to know that. Um, I wasn't visiting Asia in general, so I don't really have to talk about much about India. But I like them guys. They're really heartwarming and funny guys. I don't know if that's just an Indian thing, but they are pretty funny. And you know the accent. And sometimes they are just doing the accent on purpose to sound like to sound like even more Indian. And then when I have to laugh, they say I'm racist. So they're great guys to hang around with, to be honest. Like they're pretty funny. I love them guys. And but I have to say they're always late, and not like 10 minutes late, not like 5 minutes late. No, like 30 minutes at least. Like I'm pretty late, but I'm like if we say 8, I'm there at 8:10. Like, you know, but they were like 8:45. They were there. So they're always late, to be honest. Except when we play volleyball. Then one of them is always on time. But I don't know if that's. I heard that Indians are sometimes late. That this is a thing. Like, I don't want to be racist, guys. It's just like what I heard, okay? Um, and I just want to confirm. And if you watch my videos long enough, you know that how I mean it. So we're gonna go to the next country. Number 9 is Spain. Way. Ali. I don't know if this was Spanish. I don't think so. It gives me more like a Mexican vibe. No, it's it, no, like the bull thing is it's Spanish, right? When they let their bull loose in a city and he is running around and people try to get away from it. That's a Spanish thing, right? A matador. Yeah, of course. Um, yeah, so of Spain, I have a friend called Raúl, but that's pretty obvious. There's an island in Spain called Mallorca. I visited before because Mallorca is like part of Germany, I would say, because every German was at Mallorca before. They are pretty known for like this. Mallorca is a big island, but they are very known for like this one street with like 2, 3 clubs, bars, thingies, where they just play German music and get drunk heavily. Yep, that's like the vacation of many Germans, just to go there and get drunk with German music. But I guess that's a beach next to it. That's why this whole thing is so great. Because in Germany we don't have beaches. Yeah, we have beaches, but you don't want to visit them beaches. You gotta get depressed. So like this is a perfect. It's like a 1 hour flight. It's it's cheap drinking there, it's sun, it's warm, it's beach, and it's German drinking. So yeah, pretty known amongst Germans. I have some. I was at Mallorca too, and I have some sketchy stories. But every sketchy story, I will talk about it on my Patreon. I'm not doing it here, um, because sometimes I do stuff too. You know what I mean? My name is Gabriel, but I'm not always the angel. You know what I mean? So I have some stories too. But what I learned in Spain, una cerveza, por favor. Me gusta yeah, you know what I mean? La cuenta, por favor. I think this is like, can I have the check, please? Uh, and that's it for now, I guess. Like sometimes I have like a few words in my head stuck, but it is a, like you can come around in Spain with those three phrases. You know what I mean? I talk about experience. Um, anyway, go to the next number eight. Number eight. You ready? The Philippines. Love the Philippines. Never visited. Like I said, I was never in Asia, but I have a friend, like one of my best friends is from the Philippines. Or no, he's German. It's like in my case, we are from German, but our parents or like part of the parents are from, his parents are from the Philippines. My are from Brazil, but I'm gonna talk about Brazil later. Um, you're right. So he's from the Philippines, and I just love everything about it. I love it's beautiful there. They have great food. His mom makes so good food. Oh my god, she made these spring rolls. I would die for these spring rolls, and if I don't have another one of these in like the next year, I'm gonna go insane, to be honest, because it was one of the most tastiest things ever. And I don't know if it's his mom, or is it, or it is like Philippines in general. I don't know. Um, but every experience I made with the Philippines is great right now. So um, yeah, but I don't know anything in Philippines, and yeah, I know that. Yeah, I wanted to say that a lot of you guys are from the Philippines, but this video is legit about like, it's, yeah, we good. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely visit. Maybe when my friend is moving there or is flying there next time because his girlfriend is living there. She also do social media. I don't know if it's if you want to do like if you want to see like travel stuff, I can maybe put it here. I don't know. You can check it out. She does like surfing and lifestyle stuff. It's pretty cool. So you know, maybe when he is going there to visit her, maybe I will just come with him. Maybe I don't know. Maybe take the chance. Um, next up, we have Canada. Oh, Canada. I don't really know anything about Canada except the people are nice. They like maple syrup. They play ice hockey. What do I know? Weed is legal. Um, Toronto, Drake, and that's it. I guess I was in Toronto before, but it was just a layover when I was when we visited America. It was like we had to stay in Toronto for 1 hour because the flight got delayed, and we have to stay there and then take another flight to go back to Munich or Frankfurt. Frankfurt. Um, so that's all I know about Canada. It's cold there most of the times, and yeah, but I figured that Canada has a good like quality of life. I heard they speak French a little bit right there, right? In Quebec. Oh, I'm Mr. Worldwide. You know what I mean? Um, but nah, that's everything I know about Canada. Um, but they probably have like beautiful like countrysides too, like mountains and everything, because like up there isn't anything, right? Like to the left there is like Russia, I guess, somewhere, and like to the west and to the north, it's yeah, it's nothing, right? So you have to have like nice sceneries and everything. Do you have like nice like ski resorts or like somewhere I can go skiing? Um, I don't know why I think about that when I think about Canada, but just let me know. Just let me know. And Robin Schabatsky. That's everything I know about Canada. Oh my god. Okay, just gonna go to the next one. Um, I can't go on the language because they speak English there and French, and but we will go to the French later. Okay. Um, Next up we have 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 6. Number 6. Are you ready? Number 6. It's Mexico. It's Mexico. I love Mexico. I was there one time. We had a cruise. We was on a cruise ship from Miami to, I don't know, but I don't know if that. I think it was from Miami, but we made a stop in Mexico with all the like these temples. It was great. Then we went there and had a little bit of food. There was a subway. Everybody was going to the subway, and we were like, nah, we go to the local shop. This was so sketchy, but I swear to God, the food was so good. It was so fresh. It was so fast delivered. They had these like just like a Sprite, like a lemon thingy, and it was so tasty. Oh my God, the vibe was crazy. There was a guy with a trumpet. I always thought it was like, maybe they did it because like there was a cruise ship next to it, but we were in like the usual area place. We were a little bit off. They were just chilling. It was crazy. We did a tequila tasting. We drove with a jeep, and the jeep, I will never forget it. It was almost falling apart. So I don't know why we paid money for that, but we got hassled like crazy. But it was an experience. It was an experience. Yeah, Mexico was lit. To be honest, I was there for like 3 hours, but I will definitely go there again. I have a feeling Mexicans know how to party. You know what I mean? They have good food. They had like good alcohol, and they had like the climate was warm and friendly, and the guys were like, just like so chill. Yeah, would love to go to Mexico and yeah, but it's dangerous there too. So, um, but I guess it's North and South America. It's dangerous everywhere. To be honest, there are guns everywhere. North America is gunland, and South America is just like it's like a GTA matchmaking crossover. You know what I mean? It's like a lobby. Yeah, yeah. Egal. um, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know really anything Mexican. I don't think it's Spanish too. But how much difference is there between Spanish and Mexican Spanish? I never met someone Mexican, and I never asked my Spanish friends. So well, because Portuguese and Brazilian Portuguese is something different too. Like it's the same language, but like I don't know if some words are different, but the dialect is of course a little bit different. Um, Portuguese people speak a little bit funny for Brazilian people. That's what I heard. Okay, I'm just a messenger. Don't hate the messenger. Okay, so we had Mexico down. Yeah, great. That was a great trip to Mexico. The Jeep was like so scary. It was falling apart while we were driving. It was not road legally. But I'm German, you know what I mean? Everything has to be legal, everything has to be licensed 3, 4 times. So it's nice like to have a little bit like this. Okay, effort, we're gonna do it. Yeah. It was a nice experience. So next up, number 5, we got the greatest country of them all, Germany. Ooh. Um, Pride for Germans is a little bit weird because like if you ever like Wikipedia the history of Germany, you know that that's why we are the villains always in movies, and that's okay, I guess. Hey guys, quick intermission. I just wanted to say that the bad guy from Germany back in the days that he is Austrian, and Mozart, the piano guy, he is German. Okay, just wanted to let you know. Just wanted to let you know. But we have to be a little bit cautious with like too much pride in our country. You know what I mean? But I'm very proud in my country. Not in my country. I'm very proud in my state. You know what I mean? Bavaria. It's not whole Germany. Bavaria is pretty dope. Um, but no, I'm just joking. I think Germany is just like the perfect perfect country to grow in. I'm very thankful. It's pretty safe here. Um, like there's always violence everywhere because people are stupid. There's always gonna be crime everywhere because people are stupid or people are poor. That's another reason. Um, but in Germany, it's like I think it's for growing up, it's pretty good. Ähm, ja, keine Ahnung. Bin dir ganz ehrlich, was soll ich über Deutschland sagen? Jungs, Mädels, ich bin hier aufgewachsen. Ich lebe hier seit eh und je. Es ist wunderschön. Außer im Winter, wenn wir bei -3 Grad ohne Schnee dann noch Weihnachten feiern sollen. Aber das ist ja eh noch eine Woche. Oder wie lange haben wir noch bis dahin? Haben wir noch ein bisschen dahin. Ja, ist egal. Ich werde sie allein feiern. Traurig, ich weiß. Egal. Okay, next up. For number 4, we have France. Many French people watching apparently. As you may see, I'm not excited about it like about the other countries. Maybe that's because I'm a German. No, I'm okay. I'm sorry. It's okay. Americans, you are quiet over there. It's war jokes, okay, Romani? I know you had a big part in the two, but it's neighbor war jokes, okay? And wasn't the French who picked up the white flag? I don't know. I don't care, to be honest. Okay, I'm just joking. I love France too. I learned how to surf there. I had a surfing camp when I was younger there, so that was pretty cool. I love the beaches. The scenery is nice. I like the wine. I love the cheese. Ooh, like the soft cheeses. Ooh. Of course, give me a croissant or give me a baguette, and I'm happy. Like as a German, I can respect a good baguette. You know what I mean? And like your bakery style, it's this sweet bakery style. I love it so much. So you have nice snacks. I wouldn't say you have. Yeah, what you are the guys who eat the legs of frogs, right? And snails. I tasted both to be honest, but it was like you have to grow up with it to like it. You know what I mean? I guess it's hard to get into it when you are older or not familiar with it. So yeah, I don't. Do I know any French? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Just because of this one sound. Papa Ute. Wasn't like the song is super sad and the whole world was turning up to the song, but like the message of the song was pretty sad, like dad come back or something like that. I don't know. Then we have Je m'appelle Gabriel. Ça va? Ça va bof. That was all. I had one German course, one French course in 7th grade, and that's it. That's my French. Um, yeah. No, I don't. No, 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 no. And like, of course, they love to say oui to everything. I don't know if they noticed it, but they say oui a lot of times. I have French friends too, and they say yeah. Sometimes it's just natural to them, I guess. Because in Germany, I don't say ja, yes. I don't say it that often. Oui. Okay, I don't like it. Either way, you like this video or you think I'm a racist, I guess. So that was the friend. Now we are on to our top three. First of all, shout out to some people. Like, shout out to Tristan, Xavier, Brian, Blue Sea Swimmer, and I Call You Moonchild. That are the people who are watching the most of my videos. That's what the YouTube app has told me. We have a Sunday nice little chit chat, so I can give back. So thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my videos. Really appreciate it. But anyway, now let's get to our top three. UK. We have a lot of English people here. Not England, because England is the UK is like a pretty big part, right? Okay, wait, guys. I'm not cutting this. Okay, the United Kingdom is like it's united. It's a United Kingdom, so it's like several countries in one. I don't know what the countries are. Every country are. I think that North Ireland is independent, right? Because they had a thing with like, I don't want to be your B. You know what I mean? We have United Kingdom, Wales, England, Ireland. I don't want to do the Scottish in there because the Scottish are like, maybe they're not. Okay, I'm defeated. I'm not gonna go any further. I never visited there. I never had food from there. I think that I think the only thing I heard about the food is it's very like bland. It's like these beans and toast and everything. It's like eating like we are back in 17 something. But who am I to judge? I love potatoes. I'm a German. You know what I mean? So I'm not the one complaining. What do I know about the UK? Not very much, to be honest. I'm so sorry, guys. Never visited there. My aunt was in Dublin in Ireland. I hope this is in the UK and not independent thing. I could just Google it, but where's the fun in that? You know what I mean? Either I'm very smart on cam or I look super stupid, so I'm good with both. But yeah, don't have much to say about the UK. I'm very sorry. You are in my top 3 and I don't have really much. Maybe I do a UK lesson video. I'm gonna text it right next to it. We had in 8th grade, we had like a class trip to London. But I couldn't come with it because my grades were too bad. Top 10 most traumatic stories in my life. Swear to God. But yeah, I'm so sorry, UK. I'm so sorry. No, let me just Google it first. Let me just Google it, okay? What are my facts? Are they facts or did I just talk rubbish? By the way, rubbish isn't it rubbish like more UK slang? Das Vereinigte Königreich ist eine Inselstaat in Nordwesteuropa der England, Schottland, Scotland, Wales and North Ireland. Oh fuck! It's not North Ireland is inside and Ireland is independent, right? Oh, don't hate me, guys. I don't want to get Conor McGregor. I don't want a lit. Oh. Next video will be I roast every country because I love to roast, but I don't mean it in like a bad way because yeah. But I was about to say something outrageous right now, so I'm just doing that on my Patreon. Okay, we go on. UK, I'm so sorry. Thomas Shelby. And I always like on the Wales flag there are dragons, right? I think so. Why are there dragons on the Wales flag? If you're from there and if you stumble upon this part of the video, just let me know. Please, very interested. Next up, top two. Now it's getting, the sun is setting a little bit. I have to scoot over here if that's okay. Top 2 we have, are you ready? We have Brazil. One, yeah, it's a little bit biased for me, I guess, because I'm half Brazilian. So I'm half German, half Brazilian, so I'm very proud that I see both countries on this list here. Very good, guys. Can I speak a little bit of Portuguese? Só pouquinho. So if anyone asks me, fala português? Do you speak Portuguese? I always say só pouquinho because I think that means a little bit, but it's like a little bit bad grammar, so people know exactly that I don't speak at all. So that's my plan for Portuguese. I never learned how to speak it. As a kid, I was always against it. Never want to learn it. As kid, sometimes you decide stupid stuff. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But no, I don't speak any Portuguese. What can I say? Bicicleta? Brigadeiro, coxinhas. Oh, don't start me on the food. Oh, yeah. I visited Brazil a few times. 2006 when I was 6, and 2019 I think when I was 19. Both of the times were a little bit sketchy, to be honest, because Brazil is a beautiful country, but um, many parts that I saw or that you drive through or like my family live in or anything like that, it's not so beautiful. So you really start thinking about how much of Brazil is really beautiful and how much is just like man-made and like man-maintained. You know what I mean? Because in Rio de Janeiro, I was there a few times. They had like this hotspot. They had like the Cristo. That was pretty clean. They had like the beaches were pretty clean and like two, three spots else, you know, and the rest was just favelas and slums. And like I was, it's, go the street. I was just alone going down the street, and I immediately turned around because there were people chilling at the end of the road. I was like, nah, I have my phone with me, I have my wallet with me. I don't need that. Um, and that was a good decision, probably because my the brother of my mom. What is it, guys? Uncle. My uncle works in a hospital, like in in Rio. So he is like, yeah, he has to go in the favelas to, and he's the doctor there. I don't know how to explain it better, but that's part of his job. Yeah, and the things I hear from the stories I hear, they are breathtaking. They are breathtaking. So Brazil is a beautiful country, but the economics are a little bit sketchy. The politics are a little bit sketchy. Or where, I don't know how it is in 2024. My last political standpoint wasn't like 2020 or 2021, but they had so much struggles to get there. And Bolsonaro or something like that was the president's name. My mom didn't like him at all. But I don't know the. It's just what I heard, so it's not my. It's not what I think. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, Brazil. It's I have a love and hate relationship. You know what I mean? But I love Brazil. I love the vibe. Everybody is a little bit. Most of the people are sporty. You know what I mean? And I play basketball. I play football. I play. I'm sorry. I play soccer. Um, I play basketball. I skate. So when I was in Brazil, there was all easy things to achieve because most of the people are so active. Um, okay, that was a lie. Not most of the people because they I don't know why, but they tend to. It was just my family, but the kids there they drank so much Coca Cola that was crazy, and they were getting like really big, and I was like, guys, come on, we all see that they are getting big, and you just shoving in with him with sugar, because everything is with sugar in Brazil, every sweet. I love Brazil sweets, but after you eat like 3 or 4 sweets from Brazil, you are like you have your sugar intake for like 3 months. I'm not joking. I love brigadeiro. Brigadeiro it's basically just like sweetened, condensierte. I will put it there. I don't know what the word is, but it's just this with uh, cacao pulver. So and that's it. It tastes amazing, but it's sweet as f. Guarana. I love guarana to death. It's hard to obtain in Germany, to be honest. It's quite expensive, but I love guarana. But it's just like sugar and energy too. Like, but it's tasty. I love it. Um, so that was my Brazil. This was my Brazil story. I don't have much stories from Brazil because 2019, when I was there was a lot of beef in my family, and I was together with my ex girl, and I didn't want her to be there. So the whole trip, I was like pretty bummed. Um, yeah, but yeah, I love the vibe. I love the people. Like the vibe of the people were like immaculate. That's crazy. Boo-cha, cha, boo-cha. And that's crazy. Somebody plays music and they're all like vibing to it. And I'm from Germany. We are all like pretty stuck up, and everything has a place. Everything has a time. everything has a turn. And in Brazil, it was like go with the flow, and it felt way more natural to me than the German way of life. But yeah, that's Brazil, and they have some beautiful women over there. That's crazy, guys. I know every country has beautiful women, but Brazilians women, it's just like. But I never will be in a relationship with a Brazilian woman because I have a Brazilian mom and I know what they are up to. I'm so sorry, guys or girls, but I no, it's not for me. I went through this once. I don't need it twice. You know what I mean? So anyway, now we are on the grand finale. Now we are on the grand finale. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready, guys? Top viewed country to my top viewed country. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's America. America. F yeah. I love America. They are just so like there's no country who has so much like self-esteem than Americans. It's crazy. They think like the whole world is surrounding them. And I love it, to be honest. That's like the confidence I need. I love burgers. I love, yeah, fast food. No, but yeah, America is just like you have everything there. It's so big. You have everything there. You have like New York and like East and West. It's like completely opposites in that case. Like in Germany, East and West, the only thing that difference between East and West is the only thing between it is a border. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I'm sorry, guys. Um, but it's like New York is so completely different to like Oceanside. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, I love America. We did a few trips of America. I'm gonna tell like one story because the video is so long. Um, I'm gonna tell one story, and if you want to hear more stories about my travels and everything, just please let me know in the comments. So I'm gonna tell you the story. Yeah, I'm gonna just tell you. No, I'm just gonna. Yeah, wait, which toys? I'm just tell you the story where we almost died. Okay, how about that? Excuse me. So the story how I almost died in America. We were doing a cruise from New York to the Bahamas, where like the pigs are swimming in the sea. um, so we did the cruise. New York, it was the middle of the winter, so it was so cold. New York in the winter, it was like it's so cold. It's so cold. And then the structure, the infrastructure of New York is it's yeah, it's just like blocks. It's just like a checkboard. And so when the wind is coming, it's just between all the. That was crazy. It was so cold, guys. And the Airbnb where we stayed in, they had difficulties with the windows, so it was like always cold coming in. It was it was crazy. It was not a good time. So we did this cruise, and I forgot my phone in the taxi on the way to the cruise. So we had to get it after the cruise, but that's another story completely. The time we almost died on the cruise ship. Okay, so we did a cruise to the Bahamas. We went back, and then we were inside of a cyclone. I don't. You call it cyclone. It's just on the sea. It's like a tornado, I guess. So we were in the middle of that, and the captain was like, "Nah, we just gonna, we're not gonna go back. We have time. We have to be in New York for the next thing. We have to go through it." So we went through it. It was a disaster. It was like 3 a.m. I was out with like friends that I met on the board. I was zooted out of my mind, to be honest. I it was like how it was 2016 because I watched the 2016 NBA Christmas game, Cavs against the Warriors in New York on this TV. So I know it was 2016. I was 16, zooted out of my mind. 3 a.m. We were grabbing something to eat, and I was just sitting at the end of the table, and then we all just felt like a and then all the things on the table are coming into my direction because the ship was tilting um, to like a good like 30-45 degree angle. So it was like this. So everything flew down. We tried to balance everything out. It was like, what is going on? Oh my god, the ship is drowning. Well, not the ship is drowning, but we all are gonna drown. The ship is going down. Titanic 2. Not my mood. So yeah, it was like a whole movie that whole night. That was crazy. Then I was stumbling to my parents' room and my brother's room just to wake them up. I knocked on my parents' door. My mom flew. She was going out of the bed and just flew on the ground because the ship was tilted. Um, and then it was a whole panic. Like many people were screaming. It was so annoying. It was like we are all on the ship, man. We are all in the middle of the freaking ocean. Do you think that you're screaming and we're gonna die? Like it's gonna do anything? Oh, that was like top 10 most angriest I was like, and I was. We gonna remember I wasn't in my clear mind. Um, so my parents and my brother and everybody, we all just met in the aula, in the main room, you could say, like one of the biggest rooms in this whole ship. And there they were like putting up some beamers, and then they played the newest Star Wars. That was the way of calming the people down. But uh, maybe it worked. I don't. The whole ship was smelling like sweat, tears, and puke because people puked everywhere. It was so. Yeah, and then for 3 days the ship was tilted till we went there, and then they just the ship. I don't know what they made. They didn't make anything, and then just they drove off with the next people. So it was, I don't know. It was an experience, guys. To be honest, it was crazy. But I was, yeah, and I couldn't play basketball outside because it was so cold, and the ship was tilted at some point, so I couldn't even play basketball on the deck. So it was just me and yeah, the free hamburger menu in front of me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was my story. It was a story of almost dying in a cruise ship accident. But I mean, we are here, we are alive, we made it, and yeah, guys, that was the end of the video. I was talking so much this one. If you want to hear more stories about like my travels, and I don't know, if you want to hear more stories about my life in general, just let me know. I'm happy to talk about it. Um, yeah, I hope you have a great Sunday. I hope you have a little bit of fun, and I will hope I see you next time. Okay, bye bye.